that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cyclones offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The pocket breaking down. He can't even escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. And the Cyclones bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Aggies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Quick throw, the catch is made. What a move into open space. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Looking for his back. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Gives it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the ground. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down. The quarterback looks to his right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And here's the handoff. Oh, what a move. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the back gets the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Drops back, they're going to throw for it on third down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
As they get stopped here on second down, it's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out. It's Valentine. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Moves out of the pocket. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Getting set. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball in the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. The last possession, they moved good, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And there's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Breaking free at the 35. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Aggies. Now the all-important extra point. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now.
That's taking advantage of the matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. He hands it off from the gun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you give positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Cyclones looking to cash in this red zone trip. Running game is working. We'll stick with it on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got it open. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He's going to take off here. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Now it's second down here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Aggies will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Motion now from the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Wants to throw it. Catch made over the middle. Refuses to go down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. First down, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Caught by the receiver. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Look to throw it here on second down. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick it off to begin the second half. Up, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Tight end goes in motion. To the air, it's Hawkins. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Across the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Davidson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Big throw caught on the left side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Grant behind the line. It's Davidson. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaking tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big time.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Looking right, this one caught. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. 2nd down now. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. 1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. 1st down. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. They're standing there, gets hit again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. The Aggies will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. No fair catch. So they make a return here. And the returner being brought down. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And the Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Cyclones will crank up the tempo.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure.
Nowhere to go here. The ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Leaning on the run game here late. First out and more. He's still running. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, he picks.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback will just sneak it now. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And sack sets up 2nd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press in deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Snags the quick throw. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
That's reeled in. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Davidson. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. The interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. Of course,